Can I ask you a question? Do you have brothers and sisters? Are you the youngest or the oldest? The what? You know what's heavy about that? I can read that. You know what the youngest get? They see all the mistakes. The youngest see all the mistakes. They make some themselves, but they do see all the mistakes. And you know what the youngest see? They see what the parents don't see. They see what the elders don't see. They see their siblings behind closed doors being frustrated, feeling abused and lost. You know what I'm saying? But I won't go into that. What I do want to go into is I want to challenge you. I want to challenge you. Do you believe this Bible? Okay. If the Bible said that you as an Israelite man had to give up and throw away those cigarettes right now, what would you do? See what I'm saying? I got you. I got
Never give up. Never give in. Never give up. Never give in. Never give up. Never.
You understand that God doesn't love everybody, right? What we call that the suite of the scriptures. Get Ezekiel 3. That's the suite of the scriptures. Like the brother, he just came up and with confidence, he said, this shows the truth and this shows a lie, right? Now we're going to deal with the stuff that all Israel, the people on this sign, I'm going to show you what they always avoided. And guess what? As much as I love my brothers that's standing before me, y'all in the midst of sin. And my job, because I was in the midst of sin and someone told to me that same love they gave me, I got to give it back. So watch this. Read Ezekiel 3 and verse 2. Read that fast though.
Ezekiel chapter 3 verse 2. So I opened my mouth and he caused me to eat that roll.
The roll is the scriptures. He caused them to eat it. What does that mean? You ever heard that saying, you are what you... Exactly. If I consume these words, guess what? I'm going to be a holy man. I'm going to be a righteous man. If I consume what the media shows me, I'm going to be a person of the world. Right. And what's heavy about that is, when I see people acting and looking like the world, because I'm part of that, I won't see a problem with it. But when I go into these scriptures and I'm like, thou shalt not, and I see somebody doing opposite, wait a minute. And then with that same mouth tell you, I love God. Wait a minute. It's not gonna resonate with me. You with me? Read.
And he said unto me, Son of man, cause thy belly to eat, and fill thy bowels with this roll that I give thee. Then did I eat it, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness.
It was in that mouth, honey for sweetness. What does that mean? It was good to hear. Everything you heard so far felt good, but now let's get to James 1 and 14. Brother, don't leave. Brother Chris, don't leave. Don't leave. This is important, because we got the sweet part. Well, what's the bitter part? That's the bitter. Why did it happen? Because we committed sin. What's happening right now? I know. If you're the children of Israel, you're still in sin right now. Read that. 1 and 14.
James chapter 1 and verse 14. But every man is tempted.
Hold on. So, okay, let me make it clear. What sin is my brother's in? I'm going to just make it clear. You, Brother Albert and Brother Mike, y'all don't know each other, right? But y'all both got cigarettes in your hand. Sin number 1. Brother Albert, Brother Chris and Brother Albert, y'all don't know each other, right? Brother Mike and Brother Chris, y'all don't know each other, right? Y'all beards are shaved. Sister Julie, you're the only female out here. Are you in a dress? You see what I'm trying to say? You see that? And everything I just said, you're like, wait, hold on. Is it that important? Yes, because the scriptures say, you shall not defile the temple of God.
Right.
You shouldn't be smoking. Right. Just like this brother didn't know that precept either, so I'm saying the same thing to him. You get up, you understand what I'm saying? It's good to hear the good things about being Israel and knowing that the Messiah is black. But now you have to look at yourself. Because guess what? I'm going to be honest with you. The same spirit God that told you not to smoke, that's the same one we're going to pray to when we jacked up. Right. That's the same one we pray to for help.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
You understand what I'm saying, brothers? So I can't let you. Now, this precept right here is going to help you understand something. Because you're going to walk away like, yeah, the brother said something. But I guarantee you, after today, your life will never be the same. You know why? Because the prophets of God has showed you your error. Right. So now when you continue in it, that's you being stubborn. Let's see what happened to stubborn people. Read.
But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust.
His own lust. The Bible says say don't do it, but it feel good. I'm stressed, man. I need a little smoke in my head. I need a little drink to a point where I get drunk and don't think about those problems. That's your own lust. Watch this read.
And enticed. Then when lust had conceived, it bringeth forth sin.
It bringeth forth sin. Why? Because someone came and told you, the Lord say, thou shalt not. So if you do something against the Bible, what do you call that? It's a three-letter word. He just said it. When you do something against the Bible, what is it called, Brother Chris? Not a lie. There you go, Brother Albert got it. It's sin. But let's see if we stay in that sin. We done heard the correction, and we're feeling ashamed. Let's see if we stay there. Read.
And sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth death.
What does it bring forth?
Bringeth forth death.
Your eyes get more red, your eyes get more yellow, your liver ain't the same, the lungs ain't the same, the body start to break down, you can't run the same, you can't do the same works that you used to do. What's happening? Sin is conceiving and is coming into full force. Your body is going to turn into death. You will die. Y'all brothers understand what I'm saying? Am I judging you? No, not at all, because guess what? I was a weed smoker, heavy weed smoker. And I realized I couldn't think about the time I smoked my 7th joint, my 11th joint, my 17th, 33rd, 43. It was like, damn, I'm not even doing it for the initial reason I started, to get away from the problems. I was just doing it because now it's a habit.
Right.
Sin had conceived and I was gonna die. Started feeling different lumps in my throat. What is going on here? I'm about to die. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So this is what is challenged to all the Israelites. If you understand that you have a God, you have a power that put you into slavery, that's the same God that said, if you stay in that sin, I'm going to kill you. Not because I hate you, but because I love you. Get Sirach 5 and 7. I know y'all gotta go, but there was no way I could let my brothers and sisters walk away thinking it was all good. You get what I'm saying? So brother, you got a flyer. On that flyer is a YouTube. Hey, make sure this brother subscribes. There's a YouTube video. It's a school, so you could come and learn some more. But watch this. This for you too. Hey, matter of fact, yeah, you read that.
Sirach chapter 5 and verse 7. Make no change to turn to the Lord.
I mean, don't drag your feet. Don't waste your time, because I'm going to tell you something straight. If a man came out today and said, I got $100,000 for you to get, all you got to do is show up at this spot or at 9 o'clock in the morning wearing all blue, you're going to do that. But here it is. The Bible say, hey, don't play with me. I'm the same spirit. I know what you do behind closed doors. I know what makes you upset. I know what makes you stressed. I know what makes you depressed. I'm that same God that's knowing that. But you're going to drag your feet to come and serve me. Let's see what happens.
And put it up from day to day.
I'm going to get to it tomorrow. I know that flower on my dress is catching dust now, but I'm going to get to it. I ain't forget them brothers. I remember them brothers in purple. I get to it. I get to it. Read.
For suddenly.
For what?
For suddenly.
You least expected it. For suddenly. You know how many brothers hit licks? You know how many brothers sold dope? You know how many brothers jumped in houses? They didn't know, hey, guess what? I was going to get arrested today, and I was going to get 30 years, and I ain't never going home. That came out suddenly. Watch this, read.
For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth.
He's going to wrath because he got to make an example out of you. Because you are not your own God.
Right.
You are a servant of who? Of the one true power. You understand that? So I know y'all gotta go. I ain't gonna feed you too much, but I hope you got the good. God don't like everybody. You got the good. The Messiah is not a so-called white man. He's a man that looks like you, but you also gotta take the other part of it.
Right.
You gotta take your charge as a man, an Israelite man. I got laws to keep.
Right.
You with me so far, Brother Albert? All right now, that's on you. All right, hey, Brother Mike, no, come on, deal with me, because I'm gonna tell you. When he was asking you questions, the officer was asking you questions, you was really spot on, which means that you're a man that you read or you've read before in your life and you analyze. Hey, could I ask you a question? Do you have brothers and sisters? Are you the youngest or the oldest? The what? You know what's heavy about that? I can read that. You know what the youngest get? They see all the mistakes. The youngest see all the mistakes. They make some themselves, but they do see all the mistakes. And you know what the youngest see? They see what the parents don't see. They see what the elders don't see. They see their siblings behind closed doors being frustrated, feeling abused and lost, you know what I'm saying? But I won't go into that. What I do want to go into is I want to challenge you. I want to challenge you. Do you believe this Bible? Okay. If the Bible said that you as an Israelite man had to give up and throw away those cigarettes right now, what would you do? See what I'm saying? I got you. Let's get that. Hey,
Right here.
let's get that. The brother gonna help you with that, because One thing we can't do is we can't just make it easy for our people to sin. The society does that. They make it easy for us to sin and feel comfortable about it. But us as brothers, we can't do that.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word